Hi everybody. Hey, it's the Intercessor, and today is it's the first day. I saw a meme the other day. I loved it. Says this is the first day of the Burr months. September, October. I thought that was pretty good. Oh, I thought that was pretty good. Hey, I just want to come to you real quick. I wanted to make a video. It's very true. I was corresponding with another child of God, and suddenly, our God can change things suddenly. I remember as a child one time, I was about 9-10 years old. We were very poor. We had escaped a very dangerous situation. We left with, as my sister and I, she's younger, 2 children. Mom left running away with 2 baskets of dirty clothes. We wound up staying in a safe house twice as long as what we were supposed to be allowed to stay. And one morning, we didn't have any money. Mom had a 10th grade education. She didn't have a job, of course, being in a new place, new location, these kinds of things. And it was the end of the month, and we were on welfare. And back in the very early 80s, welfare wasn't much, and there was no support coming, as there was still a lawsuit going on between my father and my mother. One morning before school, it was in the fall, we were aware of the situation and how it had become dire. And so we just knelt down on the floor. I'll never forget it, that old 1970s striped carpet, yellow and brown. And we just prayed to God. And we said, Lord, we're out of food. If you just sent enough for some milk, some bread and some eggs till the first of the month, that would take care of our need. And I kid you not. We walked out, no sooner walked 2 or 3 houses down, on the corner laid a crisp $5 bill. And there wasn't a soul around. And I mean, typically it was in a city, and typically there's people everywhere, but there was nobody there. And Mom looked around like this, and we all looked around, and she said, I don't see anybody. I said, I don't see anybody either. I don't think there's anybody here. Well, we don't know who to give it to, so it must be from God. That $5 in 1980 was enough to buy eggs, milk, and bread. We prayed, and suddenly God changed the circumstances in a very mighty and sustaining way. Our God is so good, guys. And I keep hearing him. And a sibling in Christ, we've been corresponding together now for a little bit. And this actually, I think, started about 2 weeks ago in our spirits, that suddenly God can change things suddenly. He can change them in a blink of an eye, in a twinkling of an eye. Suddenly, things can change. So I just wanted to take a moment and encourage you and let you know that you can trust our God. He hears you, especially you children out there. And he loves you, and it's true. Every word that he said is the truth, and you can trust him for it. And he'll take care of you. He has not abandoned you. He will not abandon you. He will do as he said he will do. Suddenly, things can change. And I don't so much want to be focused on only that things can change for the worse. I mean, things can change for the better. Things can change suddenly. Not only for good, but for very good. Very good. So, God bless you. Intercessor out.